Hello! Today we're disassembling the ASUS ExpertBook P3 for a repair guide. Before starting, ensure that you back up your files. Also, have all parts ready. First, check the safety precautions in the ASUS support manual. Next, take proper ESD precautions and power off the laptop. Remove the 6 screws. Follow the instructions to pry open the bottom case. Lift the lid slightly and use a plastic blade to pry open the bottom case. Continue using the plastic blade to pry the bottom case. Remove the bottom case. Assemble the bottom case at a slight angle. Align it with the upper side. Next, assemble the bottom case until it clicks into place. Fasten the 6 screws in numerical order. Push the iron sheet. To avoid damage, disconnect the red cable first, then the black cable. To prevent a short circuit or shock, connect the black cable first, then use the plastic blade to connect the red cable. Push the iron sheet to secure the connector. Remove the screw. Remove the SSD at an angle of less than 15 degrees. Remove the thermal pad. If your laptop has a 2230 SSD, just remove it the same way. Place the SSD thermal pad next to the slot. Align and install the SSD at an angle of less than 15 degrees. Press down and secure it with the screw. If your laptop has a 2230 SSD, just install it the same way. Remove the SODIMM absorber. Unlock and remove the RAM module 2. Same steps for RAM module 1. Insert the new RAMs into the slot at a 30 degrees angle. Apply the SODIMM absorber. Disconnect the RF connectors. Remove the screw. Remove the wireless LAN card at an angle of less than 5 degrees. Insert the wireless LAN card at an angle of less than 5 degrees. Press down, ensuring not to press on the cables. Fasten the screw. Connect the RF connectors. Push both battery brackets outward to unlock. Remove the battery. Now, remove the lock brackets. Carefully flip over the battery. Carefully detach the tape with a plastic blade, then peel it back. Flip it back to the front. Remove the tape. Remove the battery cable. When replacing the battery, attach the new batt aluminum foil as shown. Connect the battery cable. Attach the batt acetate tape as shown. Slightly separate the tape. Then flip it to the rear side. Cross-wrap the cable and secure it. Ensure the tape is properly attached, then flip back to the front side. Install the lock brackets on both the left and right sides. Align and install the battery into the system. Push the brackets inward on both sides to secure the battery. Disconnect the speaker R connector. Release the cable from the grooves. Remove speaker R. Similarly, remove speaker L. Align and install speaker R with the positioning pins. Connect the speaker connector. Route the cable into the grooves from right to left. Similarly, install speaker L. Detach the antenna cable from the mounting clips. Peel off the securing tape. Disconnect the cable. Remove the 2 screws. Remove the fan. Align and install the fan. Fasten the screws. Connect the fan cable. Attach the securing tape. Route the RF cables into the mounting clips. Remove the screws in reverse numerical order. If the module is stuck, gently pry it open with a plastic blade. Carefully lift the thermal module from the green area. Align and install the thermal module with the screw holes. Fasten the 3 screws in numerical order. Disconnect the FFC cable and FPFFC. Remove the 3 screws. Remove the I/O board. Release the mylar, then disconnect and remove the FPFFC. Remove the RJ45 cover. Assemble the RJ45 cover to the I/O board. Lift the Mylar, connect the FP-FFC, then cover the connector with the Mylar. Align and install the I/O board. Ensure the cable is not pinched. Fasten the 3 screws. Connect the FP, FFC, and FFC cable. Disconnect all the connectors on the main board as shown. Also, disconnect the EDP cable. Remove the 4 screws from the main board. Remove the 4 screws from the I/O bracket. Peel off the I/O FFC. Carefully lift and remove the main board. Remove the I/O bracket. Flip over the main board. Remove the acetate tape. Disconnect the I/O FFC. Connect the I/O FFC. Apply the acetate tape. Flip over the main board. Install the I/O bracket. Align and install the I/O bracket. Ensure the cables are not pinched under the main board. Fasten the 4 screws for the main board. Secure the I/O bracket with the 4 screws. Connect all the connectors on the main board as shown. Also, connect the EDP cable. Close the cable loop and attach the tape to secure it. Lastly, attach the I/O FFC properly. Disconnect TPFFC and remove it. Remove the touchpad gasket. Remove the 3 screws. Lift up the keyboard module, then remove the touchpad. Assemble the touchpad module. Ensure the keyboard mylar is not pinched. Secure it with the 3 screws. Apply the new touchpad gasket as shown. Ensure it is attached properly. Connect the TPFFC. Open the lid and gently rest it over the edge of your workspace. Remove the 4 screws from both hinges. Carefully separate the LCD module. Carefully align and install the LCD and keyboard module, ensuring no cables are pinched. Secure the hinge with its screws. Fasten the screws on the other hinge as well. Align the metal ring and secure it with the screw. Return the laptop to your workspace and close the lid. If you need to replace the keyboard module, please follow the repair flow. Use a plastic blade to carefully pry off and remove the hinge cover. First, pry open the bottom right edge to create a gap. Continue by separating the right side of the bezel. Next, work along the top side. Separate the left side of the bezel. Lastly, use a plastic blade to separate the adhesive and detach the bottom side. Now lift the bezel away. Take the new bezel adhesive up and apply it to the top edge of the bezel. Next, take the bezel adhesive down and attach it to the bottom edge as shown. Now, get the two pieces of bezel adhesive L/R. Attach one to the left side and the other to the right side of the bezel. Remove release papers. Align the bottom of the lid with the bezel. Press firmly around the edges to snap the bezel into place. Install the hinge cover by pressing it firmly until it clicks into place. Remove the screws from both hinges. Remove the hinges. Align the screw holes to assemble hinge L. Align the screw holes to assemble hinge R. Secure the hinges with screws. Pull out the LCD adhesive at a 30 degrees angle from the panel lower corner. Hold the pull tab firmly, then roll and pull it off completely. Remove the LCD adhesive on the other side in the same way. Carefully lift the LCD panel out of the cover and flip it over. Peel off the tape covering the EDP connector. Release the metal clip. Disconnect the EDP cable to remove the panel. Disconnect the camera connector and remove the EDP cable. If the device has the 400 nits LCD panel, remove the foam from both sides before installation. Take the new LCD panel adhesive. Align and attach the LCD adhesive to the LCD cover. Take the new EDP cable and connect the camera connector. Remove the release paper and firmly attach. First, stack 6 sheets of Mylar. Apply a stack of 6 Mylar sheets to each of the 6 red areas for alignment. Connect the EDP cable to the LCD panel. Ensure the EDP cable is properly connected. Close the metal clip to secure it. Remove the release tape and firmly attach. Peel off the release papers. Align and install the LCD panel to the LCD cover. Lastly, remove the alignment mylar sheets. Gently press the LCD panel to secure it in place. Slide the plastic blade to the left, separating camera and LCD cover. Remove the camera. Remove the mic rubbers. Attach the mic rubbers. Align and install the camera. Rotate the LCD cover so the antenna module faces you. Use a plastic blade to separate the Wi-Fi antenna. Peel off the copper foil. Remove the Wi-Fi antenna. Align the notch and positioning grooves to install the Wi-Fi antenna. Apply the copper foil and attach it well. If you need to replace the LCD cover, please follow the repair flow. Welcome to subscribe to ASUS support channel. Like the video or share your comments below. We are happy to provide you with more useful information.